Partie of 2, Raigougi soit.
Bonjour, niggas.
Bonjour, dreamers. It's Dreamville week. Yeah.
It is Dreamville week. It's gonna be some fun, activities here. What is it, Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've blocked my time off in my calendar so no one can talk to me work-wise. I'm gonna pause my Slack notifications as well. So it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Shout out to Mama. Birthday Sunday. We ain't gonna see her because we gonna be at Dreamville.
Oh yeah, she said she wanted to do a Jamaica. Nigga, please.
Your mom got a man. I gently reminded her that her male companion should be responsible for taking her to Jamaica. But we got her a nice card and some nice pralines.
That's right.
So speaking of like that actually kind of sounds pralines. Is that a French food? I digress. Anyway, but speaking of food and goodies and things to eat, yeah, that's definitely on today's agenda. We have seen the rollout of the food vendors that are available, and
We're excited.
yeah, we're excited. My fat ass is excited. And yeah, because the last time I went to Dreamville, I didn't go with this stomach and this body.
That's true.
And I did not thoroughly enjoy the food. I pretty much just ate what I needed to eat or what I could only stomach. It ended up being like a grilled cheese sandwich. Baby, this time I'm prepared. I'm very excited about the options available. And I know that with this stomach, I can do more. I can be better. So I'm looking forward to that. But you could keep that. What is that monster water?
Oh, like liquid
Or
death or some
liquid
shit.
death. Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Fine water.
I don't know who thought that was a good idea. I know we like to discuss water on this show
Yeah, I
and
love water.
hydration, but that is the most disgusting water I've ever tasted in my life.
Right
Um,
up there with Dasani.
it's worse than Dasani, honestly, because I feel like Dasani, yes, is very bland water and tasteless water, but
It's tasteless, but go
I
ahead.
mean, it does have a taste, yes.
Like shit.
Wow. Yes, that is true. But I think what makes liquid death worse is the fact that it's in a can.
It it does get the
That changes
appearance like
it
it's
changes the taste.
like it's well, yeah, I guess too. Like, are you saying it's more like a metallic taste because
Yes.
of the container? Okay, that's different.
And you would think you would like it more because the can would make it very cold, but no,
Yeah.
it's quite disgusting.
Presentation was on point. I will admit that, but I was disappointed.
I didn't like the presentation because it made me think it was beer. I thought it was beer, and the name Liquid Death insinuates an alcoholic beverage. So I was actually kind of afraid to drink it because I'm like, is this beer or not? So I was confused. Just know if you see Liquid Death, opt for tap. Opt for tap. But we're gonna get into the actual vendors in a bit, and also, of course, discuss the lineup and what we want to hear the most, and probably sprinkle in some of our past Dreamville experiences, and open up with what we're doing to prepare to make our experience more comfortable and more enjoyable. So yeah, I guess let's just start there as previous festival goers. So
What do you?
I've handled most of the logistics and our coupledom in our party of do. I've handled the logistics. You have made sure to like
You should have to show.
focus on your gear. You know how people are like in a you see those memes where people say, oh, one person is like book the flight, book the hotel, book the this, book the that, and the other person is just there for vibes and shit. They just
Wow.
say like, where are we going? Yeah, you're definitely the where are we going person.
Well, this one prepared. So what can you do?
Mm. So what do you, I guess, on my list of things, what do you think will come in handy the most?
Well, definitely I think ponchos will come in handy because it's definitely gonna rain. So
That's in the forecast right now, unfortunately. Yeah.
yeah. And it's
And it has historically rained at least one day during Dreamville,
yeah,
if I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
So ponchos definitely come in handy here. Backup power source to charge the battery. I mean to charge the
The battery backup, yeah.
to charge the
I think
phone.
I need to replace it. So thanks for that reminder.
That definitely comes in clutch as well. Let's see, because I think now we're gonna be using our phone a lot more. Try to get some
Yeah, we want
exclusive
to interview the people. So if
features.
you guys see us, say hey.
Yeah,
Um, say hey. I'm probably more of the extrovert as you can as you can imagine.
I won't not say hey to you if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But I won't have people up on arms either though.
Yeah,
So
but I'll probably be the one asking all the questions.
yeah,
So
that's true.
yeah,
I'll record.
yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome. Teamwork.
Yeah. So just giving a brief description of what's on our list. You guys feel free to tag us on Threads. We are not on X, but feel free to tag us on Threads and let us know what's on your like survivors list and what you must have to be comfortable throughout the day. Um, I know it's not on the list, but maybe I should add it, especially because it's really something that's underrated. Sunscreen, Black people really don't apply sunscreen the way that we should, but I think that that's important. So yeah, I do have some sunscreen. Or suntan lotion rather. Or what's the
Well,
difference? Is there a difference between suntan lotion and sunscreen?
I don't, from my knowledge, I don't think so. But I mean, it definitely could be.
Just bring some shit to protect yourself from the sun. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hats,
we have to spray too.
sunglasses. Yeah, the spray. I have not since I have not purchased it, I have not checked the Dreamville website for, if there's like any size restrictions or any of that. So definitely double check so that way you don't have to chuck it or throw it away. If and when you get to the gate. So
There definitely are solid restrictions when it comes to bags, so
yes, and so that I have purchased. I have purchased a clear bag to haul all of our stuff in,
hmm.
and I have gotten away with a bag that technically didn't qualify in the past, but it really just depends on what
But you paid it.
person you get.
You paid that thing.
That was at Made in America. Made in America, I gave the guy like 10 or 20 bucks and to look the other way. And he still searched my bag, of course. So there was nothing, dangerous that I was bringing into the venue or anything like that. But I was just like, bro, like, I'm not walking back to my hotel to drop off this bag. Like, let's just let me in. Like, I didn't know. I was like, I won't bring it back tomorrow. And I didn't.
You remember we sold one of those bags to one of those white guys.
Yes. So that adventure was interesting. That part of the adventure was interesting. Same festival, Made in America, one of the last years that they held it, because if you didn't know, that's no more.
Yeah.
Um, who was there that year? It was that guy Roddy Rich and Megan Thee Stallion and Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
And what's the light skinned girl name?
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. Yeah, I was about to say Doechii. Doechii is like heavy on my brain right now, but yeah, no, Doja Cat was headlining, I think.
And the other Latin girl too, I forgot her name. Was it Tanisha or something?
Tinashe, yeah, she was
Tanisha?
there. She wasn't headlining, but she was there.
Had a long ass set though.
And yeah, as we were sitting, hanging out, I think we were waiting for Freddie Gibbs to come out. Some guy high out of his motherfucking mind comes by and asks you.
Well, first you asked for drugs. And I was like, you don't have any drugs, bud.
You probably wanted pills too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
I think I was taking antibiotics for like a toothache or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
No, but
But
he asked for that second though. No, first he asked you for drugs, and he said, "What?"
yeah, he asked me for drugs, and I was like, I don't have anything, drug wise,
Because you're
but
black.
yeah, probably so. But yeah, I don't have any drugs, but sorry. And then he was just like, "Oh, how much for the bag?" I was like, "It's not for sale. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Now, mind you, we had just got this bag at
Yeah.
some like back alley in fucking LA or something. Like
Yeah.
it was definitely a fake.
Counterfeit,
Okay.
yeah, for
Some
sure.
counterfeit shit. But it was a Louis Vuitton man purse. I don't know what it's satchel. I don't know what to call it, but yeah.
Yeah. So he saw me with that on. He was intrigued. He was like, "How much for the bag?" I was like, "Whoa," tried to, stall him out and shit. Basically like, Um, I can let it go for I think what was the first bidding price? Like 200 or something like that?
I think 150.
Yeah, I think it's what we got it down to. It was like 150.
No, I think you got it down. I thought you got it down to like 100.
No, he definitely ain't more than that because I paid 100 for the bag and I wanted to make sure that I got more than what I
Okay.
paid for the
Okay.
bag. So I think it was like 150, 140, somewhere around there.
Mm.
But I was satisfied though. I was like, okay, you can have it. Here you go.
And in the process of emptying out the bag, that's when he saw your medication.
Oh yeah, he was just like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just antibiotics, bro." And then he was just like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yes, nigga, I'm sure." Like, what the fuck you talking about right now? Like, yeah, he wanted to buy it. In hindsight, probably should be like, "Yo, it's drugs. Go right ahead, bud."
I know. We sold him some aspirin for $5 a pill or some ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
And he had his like friend pull out his money. He was like, "Hey, get my money." I'm like, who are these people? Where do y'all live? What do you do for a living? It was wild shit to me. And funny enough, the very first year I went to Made in America, which was the year the Beyonce headline, obviously we didn't even know each other at that point. But when we were walking into the park, me and my girlfriends, first white boy encounters us. I mean, like literally right past the gate. He was just like cocaine, cocaine, cocaine. I don't know if he was offering us cocaine or if he was trying to sell us cocaine, but either way, I wasn't trying to see what none of that was about. I know they've said that like weed is the gateway drug, but I ain't never been curious to really try nothing beyond that.
Yeah.
Like, why are people still doing crack? Like, knowing what we know now, why are you still doing crack in the year of our Lord 2025? When they said just say no, I think they should have just been more specific. They should have been more specific because I think the people that like tried weed might have been like, "Oh, see, weed's not so bad," and then just like, "No, maybe crack isn't so bad," and then just went ahead and tried crack. But like, you've seen the ramifications of crack though. Like,
That's quite a jump there.
I don't know. I don't get it. I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know how that works either. So
Unrelatable content. Anyway, so yes, we digress very much so, but the bottom line is you do need a bag. We have gone ahead and acquired a clear bag.
let's bet this here, guys. I would pack light for the most part here, guys. It's a festival, first of all. You're gonna be moving around. So with the more shit you bring with you, the more shit that has a chance of being lost. So with that said, pack light. Identification, that's important. Maybe a couple dollar bills. I would imagine 1 or 2 credit cards, debit cards, whatever you have, whatever that is.
Take advantage of the Lincoln too, so
The
you can go
link.
cash in.
Yeah,
So you can go
yeah,
cashless.
for sure. Take advantage of that.
You can definitely register your wristband.
Yeah.
I definitely waited to register until I knew we were going for sure because I didn't want to register too soon in case we sold the tickets and then the wristband would be to somebody else and our card would be linked
Yeah.
unnecessarily. So that's why I waited. But
Have a whole party in our diamond shit.
yeah, no,
Fuck that.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Even though you do have to set up a pin, so they would have to know the pin, which is good.
Okay.
But in any case, I just didn't want to risk it. But if you plan to get out there early, you are good. The fact of the matter is you're going to need a bag to hold your shit, whether that's your ponchos, whether that's your blanket, or something to sit on, because you cannot bring chairs into the venue. But I definitely would recommend a bag, like one of those stadium bags. They're like 11, $12 on Amazon, just for a frame of reference, in
But
case you're wondering.
that's a clear bag.
The clear bag, yeah.
I think you can bring a little like clutch bags aren't clear, but that usually holds like.
And they are subject to search.
Yeah, of course. I would say if you indulge, bring the pre-rolls with you. Kind of weird to
Yes.
see people like rolling up and shit like right at the festival. And nothing wrong with it. It's just like you struggling a little bit
Yeah,
there.
be more prepared.
Yeah, you can just like do some pre-rolls, bro. Put that shit in your like clutch or like put it in your clutch and start that shit. But like your sock or some shit, bro. There you go. But yeah, be prepared. I'm in my mind. I think like less is more, honestly. Like she said, poncho, blanket, identification, cash. cell phone, backup power source. That's
Yeah,
pretty much
battery
it.
backup.
And sunscreen.
In addition to that, things that you did not mention that I have on the list as well to bring and include in that bag.
Mhm.
Um, I have shared previously that my body is different now, so that comes with a whole host of gastrointestinal differences, and so to be prepared, also too, and just as a lady in general, I would tend to do this anyway, but I definitely carry wipes because I don't believe that toilet tissue is always going to be readily available
Yeah.
to use. So wipes for that, also actual Clorox wipes, and the chance that I need to
You would wipe yourself with Clorox wipes?
no, I said in addition to.
Oh, okay.
Why would I put a Clorox wipe in my poom poom?
Oh, good main chick, nigga. I mean, I'm trying to understand too. What you mean?
No, in the event that like I have to wipe off a surface, like if I have to take a number two and I have to go bad enough, I would need that seat to be clean. So
I've never taken shit at a festival before.
I've never done it either.
But you still gotta sit down though.
Yeah, I can't squat. I can't squat. So knowing that I can't squat, I would have to like whip out the Clorox wipes.
Yeah, how would you wipe yourself anyway?
I would
Gloves.
wipe myself with the wipes, with the
No, I'm
wet
just saying if it
wipes.
didn't have wipes.
I'm not.
Is there like tissue in the porta potty? How's that work?
Yeah, there's toilet tissue in there because women pee, babe.
But who's been touching it though?
Exactly. That's why I carry my own wipes.
I'm just asking questions. I don't know.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like those logistical challenges have been considered many times. That's why I need the bag. I need the clear bag to carry all the shit.
I see. Yeah, I don't want to think about too much about all that.
Exactly.
Don't
Exactly.
be mad at me. What you really do? Like,
Exactly.
I just pee and walk away.
Hmm.
Sanitize my hands. That's pretty much it.
Hand sanitizer is also on the list.
That's a good idea.
And yeah, we blanket, I did put blanket down as a possible, but I think it would be redundant to bring that. I actually found some collapsible stools on Amazon as well. I know we're not supposed to be shopping Amazon, y'all, so don't like beat me up in the comments, but I have been not shopping there, but for this haul, I had to make an exception. So judge your mama. Now, there, if you look up collapsible stools, they're basically like these, it sounds like what it is, they like fold into a very compact size so that you can still get it into the festival and it doesn't draw attention, because you're not allowed to bring like lawn chairs into the area, but you can bring those types of stools. And I saw some people with those and I was like, yeah, that would be nice to sit my ass down if I wanted to. Now
Yeah,
they don't have backs, they don't look super comfortable, but it is a nice
better
option
than
when the
sitting down.
benches, yeah, and when the benches are occupied.
Yeah, I'm old, so I don't want to sit up like 24/7.
You know, this list is honestly, I mean, I feel like anybody can use this list, but this list is really for the millennials, like the 30 plusers.
For sure.
Like, this is for us, y'all. So yeah, if you have any other suggestions, definitely let us know. Because we'd love to hear from you guys for sure. Okay, so moving on a little bit, onto the food. Onto the food.
Well, they have quite a few vendors this year. I counted at least
Yeah, I
like
feel like we
20,
only
30. So
yeah, I feel like we only got to like in preparation for the show, we only got to like maybe 10.
yeah.
And I know which ones were it for me. Um, we had something at a place one time that was like like bao buns. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but
Yeah.
it was definitely like Korean based, and
Yeah.
I did, after I ate the grilled cheese sandwich, later I might have had a bite of your bao bun, and that was all I could take at the time, but it was pretty good.
It was. The buns are really like soft and shit.
Yeah.
And you can tell like it's like fresh ingredients on it. I think it had like coleslaw on it or something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
think
Mm-hmm.
coleslaw and like a piece of like grilled chicken or something on it.
Yeah, I think they had like pork options and
Yeah.
different ones. Yeah, I did like the way that bun tasted.
I think what you're referring to is Mao's Bao.
Mal's Bow. That sounds
I
right.
think that's the restaurant you're referring to. Well, vendor you're referring to. They have all kind of vendors out there, all kind of food out there, from like seafood to like American burgers and hot dogs and shit.
Y'all know who the fuck you could keep though. I don't know if they're on the list. I wouldn't be surprised.
They are on
They
the
are.
list.
Yeah.
That's already checked. Fuck those guys, bro.
Let's call them out.
Like,
Save your money. If you're from out of town,
but
save your money.
the crazy part is the like the line is wrapped around the
Always,
block.
always, and
Like,
that's
do you not taste that shit? Like, that shit is sad.
it's
Like,
very, very less than mid. Y'all, we talking about Oak City Fish and Chips.
the brick and mortar is sad, bro. Like, have you ever been there?
Yeah.
Like, they charge me like $20 for like one like shrimp it up like lobster tail and like a handful of fries, and I'm not doing mean a handful. And like, bro had an attitude, like he didn't want to even like cook the food for me and shit. That was part of the first red flag. I probably should have left then, but I was hungry. But yeah, ever since then, and it's been a few more situations where we've been at concerts and like we got food for them. It's like, yo, bro, fuck you, bro. Like, you just beat niggas up the head with this shit. Like $20-$30 and shit, and you want to get like a fish sandwich and shit.
I feel like they were better maybe once upon a time and they just fell off and then they're just coasting on their good name and people still rave about them. So that's how they're getting by. But frankly, I'll pass. And if you see the line and you're discouraged,
You ain't missing shit. You can keep
you're
going.
not missing anything. Try somebody else. Honestly.
Yeah.
I do like I think Jay's the time or East Carolina Ice is gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty good. I think Jay's Italian Ice is going to be at the event on Friday, hosted by Magnifico Tard. I'm looking and some other local people, local talent.
The Dankery is gonna be there. They
On
make
Friday or it's on at Dreamville.
the Dankery is Friday and Saturday there. I mean Saturday and Sunday there.
Okay,
The
at
vendor.
Dreamville.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dreamville. They're like a if you're at the Dankery, I'm pretty sure you have heard of that, guys. They restaurant themselves, chicken wings, hot dogs, and burgers, and like steakums and shit. Pretty good shit though, the chicken is like really wonderful to
It's
me.
in the sauce.
Yeah, pretty much. All kind of different sauces that you can choose from. I love it. They have one down the street that I really indulge in. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to eating that. But I probably won't get that because I get that a
Right,
lot.
because we
So,
can, and plus they're
but
local. Like we want to, try somebody that we.
but I will say though, guys, like support, local small black businesses. So with that said, if you could get some chicken or something from there, it'll change your life. But we're on a different quest. We've ate there, quite a bit. So we're trying to try some vendors that we haven't tried from before, just to give our honest opinion. So for the next podcast, we can update you guys and let you guys know whether or not we like these vendors or not. So
Yes, so
nice
far
segue.
who has certainly made the cut for me. And just to preface it, these two picks were actually before I kind of put it out there to see what people were recommending, but just an initial look at the menu or at the options. Caribbean Kicker, I'm gonna find them. I don't know where they are, but I will definitely be trying out Caribbean Kicker. It's Caribbean Fusion. They have a jerk chicken quesadilla. Um, I'm really curious though if the price listed on this website is gonna jump 20-50%
Oh, for
once we get to
sure.
the festival.
You're paying a convenience fee. That's definitely happening.
It's $13 just for frame of reference. $13 for a jerk chicken quesadilla. The shrimp one is $14. If you want the combo, it's of chicken and shrimp, then it's $15. So we'll see. They also have some egg rolls, the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls, which I feel like is like the most nigga dumb food possible. Like that's very niggas have really taken the cheese the egg roll trend and like really made something out of it.
I see. I was just looking for a restaurant, that I thought I would like, but not the pass. But anyway, though, yeah. So we're definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Caribbean chicken and buoy bowls. That was like a smoothie place. And again, as a 30 pluser, like something I never would have considered, well, in my case, 40 pluser, but in my 20s, I was not thinking about comfort. I definitely would have been packing light, and like if I get rained on, I get rained on, like not making any type of preparation really for how I was gonna be outside, no suntan lotion, no nothing. And the thing I liked about Bluey Bowls is it sounded like you have options to put protein in your shakes, in your smoothies,
Sounds like
and
a tropical smoothie.
yeah, so like you know you want those options because you're depending on when you get out there, you might be out there all day.
Yeah.
And that's a long day, and you need to keep your energy up. You need to take your vitamins.
Wow.
Don't laugh at me, but for real, like you should. And again, these are like different. In my 20s, no consideration for this shit at all. But
Yeah.
you should make considerations for this stuff.
Probably have life changed on guys.
In the blink of an eye.
Wild and carefree to cautious and overly prepared.
Yeah, but you know, look, I'm gonna be ready. And when one of my, fellow sisters is in the bathroom and it's like, oh shit, there's no toilet tissue. I got you, sis. You can have some of my wipes. Here you go. Here you go. Cause you just don't feel clean. Like I don't know. I need that shit.
Sounds like we're gonna let the parents of like this festival here,
The auntie.
making sure kids are on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, the kids will be all right as long as the aunties and uncles take care of them.
But moving forward here, I do have two restaurants here that I am looking to indulge in.
Tell me.
Yeah, so the first one here is going to be jumbo quesadillas and street tacos.
Mm,
Yeah,
jumbo quesadilla.
jumbo quesadillas. Like I wonder, like I haven't really checked them out too much yet, but I do know that they, protein wise here, obviously, you can get, chicken, pollo, or
Wow, good job.
you're welcome. See, I'm taking Spanish classes.
Woo.
I'm sorry.
I'm triggered. I ain't gonna blow up your spot, but go ahead.
Or carne asada. Didn't think of that, did you? Yeah.
I would hope so, because that's actually the most common protein on the menu that most people know.
Someone's a hater. Anyway, so I was just telling. Just side note here, I'm taking Spanish classes. I'm doing wonderful. I think I have like a 95 in there, like a 90 or something like that.
No, you don't. You have an
Yeah.
87. Thank you.
Anyway, the point is that I'm doing really wonderful in these classes, and I think someone's like a little upset that they didn't have to take Spanish 1 and 2 when they were in college. So, but anyway, I'm looking forward to trying jumbo quesadillas and street tacos there. Kind of reminds me of like Torchy's tacos a little bit, but I just love like tacos, especially like street tacos. So
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to this. But my other one here.
Soft or hard shell, by the way.
When I cook it, hard shell, but when I go out in public, soft shell.
Interesting. Okay.
But usually street tacos are like soft shell though.
They
Like,
are, I think. Yeah, right?
yeah, they're not really.
I'm not like really a taco fan, so I really don't know. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah,
And then you said your second one?
yeah. So my second one, palm tree smoothies. You know, not so much on the whole health kick in terms of like adding protein or like protein into your smoothies, like tropical smoothie, and the business that Odaflay just said here. No, palm tree smoothies here. You just serving out you just serving out smoothies here. Feel good smoothies. So I'm looking forward to being rejuvenated with the smoothie. Um, strawberry kiwi is my shit. It's like smoothie wise. No banana for me because banana overpowers a smoothie.
Yeah.
Ever like it's in.
It really does.
So I'm cool on that. But yeah, palm tree smoothies. Looking forward to that. Go get me a smoothie. Go get me a big ass quesadilla and a street taco. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
You looking at them right now?
No, I was looking at Bluey Bowls and I was
Oh.
thinking about the flavors. I forgot what flavor had jumped out at me. I feel like it was something with coconut, but either way, yeah, they put like flax seeds and shit like that in there. It's like it's a little more,
Like a protein bar.
Yeah, like
Like a
I
protein
need that
bar.
shit though.
I got you.
Okay. Now
Did you buy vitamins for this situation?
no, but I re-upped on vitamins recently. I take vitamins anyway.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I'll be taking my multivitamins. That'll be in my bag as well. But anyway, now shout out to um Magnifico's Hard. If you're not following her, I actually think she interviewed me on 97.9 like a few years ago.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. Like I was
Just
following her and didn't even realize that shit. She definitely interviewed me to Profile Sardines.
she has a nice speaking voice.
Yeah, she's a chill person, but if you're not familiar with her, her handle is MAGNIF, goes hard, and she definitely reviews local Raleigh Triangle restaurants, but also she ventures out to other places as well, and she's a radio personality. But shout out to her as well as our new friend Shlee Marie.
Oh, okay.
Shlee Marie from Threads. They were on the same page when it came to recommending a place to eat. Like we put out the ask, like y'all, like where should we check out? Like what's going on with these food vendors? And they both actually responded and said the same place. And it's called Mike Nice Empanadas.
Oh yeah, I see that up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the same recipe that we indulged in when there was a comic
No, that
no.
was a different empanada place, I think.
Okay.
But because I looked at the menu and I didn't remember like some of the flavors or options that were available when we went to the like Comic Con convention thing. Well, we were in the area, we didn't actually go to the event.
Not at all.
I was like, see, that's what I mean. Like, we really be having these random side quests and adventures, but for context,
Just sort of random.
this was like a random occurrence where we were just downtown.
Yeah.
And outside, like if you're familiar with downtown Raleigh, we were outside the bus station, like the meeting point. Moore Square? Moore Square, thank you. Light bulb went off. Moore Square. We're hanging out around there, and yeah, we just kind of came across this food truck, and I bought a spinach and cheese empanada, I think, and yeah, and you had the chicken or
and
something.
cheese. It wasn't bad though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but baby, y'all sold me on that Mike Nice empanadas. You sold me on him. Matter of fact, Shlee Marie had mentioned that she said she's based out of Virginia and she drove all the way here. Like she said she's definitely eaten both days, like at a past Dreamville. So she had to run it back. It was so good, obviously.
Is it different vendors per like
No, they're the same vendors both
like
days.
Okay, cool.
So like even if we do make time to eat somewhere else, I kind of now want to try Mike Nice just to make sure, because like if you do find something good, then like why would you risk wasting your money somewhere else, you know, if you really enjoyed it? And she said that she actually drove down to North Carolina to catch him from Virginia, like a whole other time not associated with Dreamville. So I was like, with that kind of testimonial, I'm sold. So I'm gonna try that shit. My fat ass is gonna try it. And I looked at it, and I think the menu they offer plantain as well. And you know I love a good plantain. So I hope that, but then sometimes with these festivals, they don't have like their full menu.
For sure.
You know, they
Makes
just
sense,
get
though.
what they can make in bulk. So I hope that they bring the plantain, but it's okay if they don't, I guess.
They got a sweet potato empanada.
No, I don't think I would like a sweet potato empanada, but I do like a good apple turnover empanada. So if they have like that one, I would take it.
I'm with pass.
Yeah, I know you don't like sweet potatoes. Lame. It's so hard cooking them at Thanksgiving too. Like when I want to make sweet potato, or when I do make sweet potato, because I still make them, but it's just like I don't know how much to make anymore. So it's always hard, like making just enough for just me when holidays come up like that. But it's fine.
Well, hopefully one day we can expand the family and we can cook, you know, sweet potatoes for those niggas too.
Okay. All right. I accept that. Let's speak that into existence. All right. So let the music play.
Yeah. So
You got that lineup pulled up?
I do. So the Dreamville lineup here is as follows.
We're just gonna focus on the big letter guys.
Yeah.
So respectfully, if you're at the bottom of that list,
No,
we do not care.
Well,
We do not care.
okay, but no offense though.
Now, what like I do no, seriously, like serious note. I do like festivals for the sheer joy of like really exploring new artists. And a lot of the I mean, my old ass, I hear songs on the radio or I hear them on commercials or TikTok or something, and then I don't even know that the name goes with the person. So I might be like, "Oh, I know this song." Like I didn't know that that was who performed that song. And then now you're being introduced to new artists. So like that is all well and good, but in the interest of time, we're really just focusing on the big letter people, the headliners, and the bigger letter artists. That's
Okay.
all.
So on Saturday, the headliner Little Wayne. Little Wayne will be bringing out the Hot Boys and Big Timers, Manny Fresh and Birdman.
Honestly, I think I was that whenever that lineup dropped, I was that many days old when I realized that like for some I guess I use big timers and Hot Boys collectively.
See
Like
that?
it's like I thought Hot Boys was like a collective group of Lil Wayne and the Big Timers and like all of them. It was kind of like more like a Young Money thing,
Yeah.
where I thought they all kind of fell under that umbrella, but apparently no. Hot Boys is very specific.
Juvenile, Turk, and BG.
Okay. And then Big Timers are considered,
Manny Fresh and Birdman.
see, so they're two separate groups technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Learn something every day. Do you think Juvenile's gonna do his song "Back That Ass Up"?
You know he's gonna do back that ass up.
But yeah, so Lil Wayne will be the headliner here for Saturday. Looking forward to some Lil Wayne cuts. Um,
We're gonna look at basically their each artist of these big letter artists top five and see what their most popular songs are and try to make an educated guess as to what that these guys are gonna play or perform based on that top five.
well, Lil Wayne, is gonna do Amelie. I think Amelie and Lollipop. I feel like that's gonna be staples. Two songs wise, in his set. What do you think?
Mm, well, okay, so let's look at his actual top five right now, according to title. Right now is Sticky, which features Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Wayne. And that's a Tyler the Creator song. So it's a feature. I don't think that's happening, even though Glorilla will be there. That's not happening. Tweaker remix. That's
Mm,
with that's with Jello.
I
That
was so disappointed in that.
that remix had so much potential,
Yeah.
and it's just no, it was terrible. Love Me with Drake and Future.
Mm, probably not.
A Millie is number 4. And yeah, so you mentioned that. That'll be there. And God Did is number 5.
What the fuck? That list sucks.
That's the top tracks. That's what niggas is listening to.
I guess
That's what the
so.
numbers say.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna perform most of those songs. But like I said, Lollipop, Amelie, 6 foot, 7 foot. I feel like he'll do that one as well.
Mm,
You think so?
yeah, probably. The beat is pretty good on that one.
Yeah.
He probably won't do it, but I want to hear Comfortable. I love that song.
It's a really good song, but probably not.
No, I know.
Probably not.
Adventures wise, we had an adventure in Atlanta where we actually had gone to
That
see
fucker.
Lil Wayne. And okay, for reference as well, we went to Atlanta for like, let's just go to Atlanta for the weekend, to see Lil Wayne because my husband really wants to see him. And
Number
so,
one fan, this guy.
yeah, I'm like, okay, all right, babe, like, let's go. I'm not a fan, but let's go. And so, funny enough, he was supposed to be in Atlanta on a Saturday. He was in Raleigh on a Friday, the night before. So we went out of our way to go to Atlanta, only to find out this nigga canceled the damn show. Like as soon as we landed in Atlanta,
Got an alert.
got an alert, show canceled, not rescheduled, not nothing,
shit.
just canceled. And I'm thinking like, if anybody's more likely to cancel, he's more likely to cancel the damn Raleigh show than Atlanta because like he knows niggas in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But no,
Surprise.
nope, played all in our face. So yeah, we just ended up doing some other stuff and putzing around in Atlanta. Otherwise, it was cool, but it was just disappointing. I was just like,
Yeah.
this is your king now. My queen would never, and y'all, my queen is Beyonce. She don't play that shit. But anyway, I digress.
Um, I think real hip hop heads, real Little Wayne fans, we want to hear that mixtape Wayne, but we know it's not happening. So let's be honest about that. There's not going to be any drop threes or any no ceilings.
I mean,
Absolutely not. Well, I take that back. No ceilings, baby, because he has put out like the album like on streaming services, like part of I guess what he could get cleared, publishing wise. But yeah, so yeah, he may actually perform some of those no ceiling tracks. I'd be interested to hear Swag Surfing, Lil Wayne version, of course, and throw it in the bag. That'd be nice, but probably not. So what can you do? But Big Timers, they gonna perform. Still Fly, that's my shit. Number one stunner, that's my shit too. Get your roll on. If you play Midnight Dub Edition in this bitch, get your roll on. Yes, yes, yes. Those were bad times. But anyway, though, not bad. I'm just joking. But no, I was a kid and shit, playing video games. So that song was heavily played on that video game. So but yeah, then he has Project Chick, Juvenile, Lil Wayne, Big Timers formed the song. Everyone knows that song. So yeah, I mean they got some cuts
and
too.
Millionaire Dream. I don't even know what that is. I can't play. We can't
Nothing.
play the songs for you
Yeah,
guys because
absolutely not.
we'll get dinged and pinged and probably get our video taken down. So Millionaire Dream, that doesn't ring a bell, to be honest.
No.
Surprisingly, right etched out at number 6 is Oh Yeah.
And
I'm surprised that song didn't get switched for Millionaire Dream because, like I said, I don't call a Millionaire Dream. I don't even know what that
I
sounds
don't
like.
know. Oh yeah, sounds like.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They keep
Um,
saying that on the hook, and like in the video, they were
gotcha.
driving like a boat or something
Um,
on a yacht. I
okay.
do remember that video. Because MTV,
Gotcha.
BET. But yeah, rest in peace to Steve. He was like a second dad to me, and that was Get Your Roll On was my shit. So when that comes on, I am going to get my whole life from that.
Midnight Dub Edition.
I'm excited.
Okay. Well,
And Hot Boys. So we already know like Back That Ass Up is definitely happening, but let's see what their top 5 looks like. Let's see. Okay. So their top tracks are I Need a Hot Girl. I like that song. We on Fire.
never heard that before.
We on Fire. I immediately think of Lloyd Banks. We on fire
Oh.
up in here. It's burning hot. Okay. Tuesday and Thursday, don't know that one. Clear the Set, don't know that one. And Help, do not know that one.
Riding, I don't know that either.
Yeah, I guess I need a hot girl. That's it. That's all.
I think this was also at a time too, but like I did not like this kind of rap. Like I always like more of like East Coast kind of rap, like lyricism, wordplay. This came out around a time during like, I mean, don't keep in mind that all music has a place, but this just came out at a time where I was just like, nope, not fucking with it. Like you haven't said anything on this track for like 4 minutes, and I have to pass. So I'm not familiar with too much of the Hot Boys' catalog. If I'm being quite honest with you there. They did have that album. What
Fair.
was that shit? 360 Degrees, something like that. Was that the album?
No, I thought that was Juvenile.
Was that Juvenile? Okay. See, I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know much about the Hot Boys and their like catalog, but I guess we could be educated, Saturday. So
Could be like one of those things again.
rediscover some music or something. So yeah,
Like, oh, I actually do remember this one.
exactly. Well,
Who else is up there?
next is 21 Savage. The kids love 21 Savage.
Yeah. And literally the kids, because I went to the outlets this weekend.
Yeah.
Excuse me. being a fatty has its disadvantages here. And inhaled that cookie a little bit too fast. My bad.
Wow.
Anyway, went to the outlets, was looking for, some like little fit inspiration, but also shopping for like cousins and stuff, like families from out of town, whatever. And I go to Aeropasto. I don't know if I'm ever pronouncing their name right, but whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I get there, and this girl like is wearing a fucking crop top. She looks every bit of no more than 18 or 19. No, 19 tops. And I feel like I'm being a little too generous with that. But she's checking me out, and she's like asking me about, I think I mentioned to my mom about this coming weekend, which is Dreamville. And she was like, "Oh, you're going to Dreamville?" And I said, "Yeah," makes small talk. And she tells me that she's looking forward to seeing 21 Savage. And I said, in my mind, I was like, "Of course you are. Of course you are." Yeah. And so she asked me who I was looking forward to. And I mentioned like a couple of the artists that I am looking forward to, where I feel like it'll be the nostalgia there for me. Probably the way that she'll remember 21 Savage in, 10, 15 years from now is the way that I remember some of these artists 10, 15 years ago. So yeah,
Okay.
I get it. Circle of Life and all that.
Yeah, I mean, he got a few songs I like though. What's that song called? A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one was with now my problem with 21 Savage though is his top tracks are mostly features. The Red Rum, that's getting played. That's number one right now for him, according to Title. It's Up is a Drake song he's featured on. Good Good, that's the Usher song he's featured on.
I didn't think he didn't be in that song.
Not at all.
I thought his feature was like pretty useless.
Mhm.
I just feel like, Usher was trying to like get the kids involved in that shit. So he's 21 Savage. But yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody at the record label told him that they had to
Yeah.
put that they had to
Pretty
put
much.
21 Savage on there to get young people to buy his album.
Trying to explain that to him. Yeah.
GBP, that Central C featuring 21 Savage.
Never heard of it.
I had heard that song on satellite radio.
Mm.
It's a British guy. And Prove It, 21 Savage featuring Summer Walker.
That song is okay, actually. Not a bad song.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah, like it's a lot of features on even like beyond his top five. There's a lot of features. I'm not really excited about it, but
Not either.
I understand the placement.
Yeah, I do too. He's really popular with the kids. So I get it. Moving on. Party Next Door. He just released the album with Drake. What is that album called?
Sexy songs for you.
Yeah, got you.
Some sexy songs for you.
So I'd imagine that he's gonna play some cuts from that song. I mean, from that album, I would imagine.
But is he gonna bring Drake out? Like, what's happening here? Because all the top five songs are from that project.
I think given the landscape of things and how things turned out with the Kendall Lamar beef, it's safe to say Drake will not be there.
But I mean, at the end of the day, though, the big time, I mean, whatever, like Lil Wayne, the Young Money affiliates are still there. So, like, I don't think that he has. I mean, it's fucking Raleigh. Like, Raleigh ain't gonna bust no grape in a fruit fight. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna do nothing.
Not to mention, like, 3 acts have like ties to you.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne,
I just don't.
21 Savage, and Party Next Door.
I also think too, like,
Oh, doesn't 21 Savage and Drake have a whole album together as well?
yes,
So it makes sense for them to come, but
and I feel like
really,
to again shout out to Shlee Marie, but like one of the things we also talked about was the fact that Cole might be really like about to pull a rabbit out of the hat because the lineup is disappointing. It is. And so
is it the rabbit that everyone wants?
it has to be in the surprises because that's the whole point of festivals. This is the finale, number one. And number two, the point of the festivals is to have those you had to be there moments where it's like, oh shit, like who popped out? The pop out is actually sometimes more important than the lineup itself.
But you know who we want to pop out. Sometimes you get to pop out and show niggas. Like that's who.
Yes, that's who we want to pop out. But
is he going to? Probably not.
no. I like once I saw Big Thomas, I was like, the likelihood of that happening is like now 0%.
Yeah. It's cool though, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
But maybe Sunday though. There's not a lot going on Sunday. So
maybe that's why he put them on Saturday. Then they can get out of Dodge. You might be onto something with that. I didn't even think about that. Well, as far as Party Next Door goes, CN Tower, Mothball, Something About You, Somebody Loves Me, and Spider-Man, Superman, all on the Some Sexy Songs for You project. Those are trending right now for him. Again, I don't know any of these songs. The only song that I do like is Give Me a Hug, I think, from that album. But even then, I'm still like, eh.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I had a joke, but I'm not gonna say that joke. So yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I trust your judgment.
Yeah, but yeah. So with that said, Party Next Door. I don't know too much of his music. If I'm being quite honest with you, there. I guess it's one of those things that maybe when he performs, we discover a song we like and we roll with it. So yeah, what can you do? Next, Ludacris. When I first saw this, I was like, "Why the fuck is Ludacris?"
Yeah, I definitely sucked my teeth, and then I was like, you know what?
But hey, let's have a good time.
I'm gonna get my life together. I'm gonna get my life together during his set. It's gonna be a good time.
Plenty of Ludacris songs that I want to hear. I want to hear Southern Hospitality. I want to hear Area Codes. I want to hear Grew Up a Screw Up, but I'm pretty sure you won't perform that fucking song. But yeah, what other songs are there?
So the top 5 for Ludacris, according to Tidal, are the I'm So Hood remix. That's obviously a feature. What's Your Fantasy with Shauna? I think I could see him bringing out Shauna. Maybe.
Yeah, I can see it too, but niggas ain't talking about that shit. Just talk about that. But
Area Codes, Southern Hospitality, and My Chick Bad. Now, Southern Hospitality, that's it. That's it for me.
Yeah.
I need to hear that. I need to hear that and Move. I can't believe Move is actually not way higher because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, where is Move?
Fucking Stand Up. That's a good song too.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's not terrible. But like, where the fuck? Where is Move?
Blueberry Yum Yum. That beat is crazy though.
I don't know that song. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. With Sleepy Brown though, I always like the way his voice sounds on stuff. So okay. Who else?
Baker. It's a pretty good song as well.
Yeah.
Number One Spot was a good song.
Splash Waterfalls. He'll probably do that one. I've never been a fan of that.
Pimpin' All Over the World. He has quite a few hits.
I like Pimpin' All Over the World too.
Yeah,
Splash Waterfalls kind of always reminded me of that song with Twista. I'm calling you daddy. Like I hated that song.
The same thing, yeah.
I hated that song. Like it was just way overplayed and it just wasn't my cup of tea, but whatever. I don't know why I couldn't really identify. But Act a Fool is definitely am I like overlooking Move? Because where the fuck is Move? I'm all the way down to like number 27. Wow, 28. Move, bitch. Are you fucking shitting me?
Do you think he's gonna do Last of a Dying Breed since Lil Wayne's already there? Probably not, huh?
No, because that would mean that Wayne would have to come out. Like if Wayne is closing, I don't.
Yeah, Wayne ain't doing that shit.
It might. I don't fucking know. But I ain't gonna count my.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hang my hat on that. But go ahead. Who's next?
So next is Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox. She has quite a few songs. Shea Butter Baby. Is that a song? Like what's the name?
Yeah,
of the song?
that's the name of the song. Shea
Butter
Butter Baby. It's number 8.
Yeah. What's her top song?
Top 5 are Unloyal. That's with Summer Walker. Pressure. On It. That's actually a feature of Jasmine Sullivan. And Pricey. She is featured on that song. There's J. Cole,
That's a good song.
Young Dro, and Gucci Mane, and Get Close. Um, I'm surprised that Shea Butter Baby is all the way down to number 8, to be honest. Also, too, I don't know what Unloyal is, but I do like Pressure, and I do want to hear her new song. She has a song called Soft Girl Era, and it's got a sample. It's produced by Jermaine Dupri, and the sample that she uses for it, I definitely like. Um, yeah, so I'm with it.
I wouldn't mind hearing Step Love. That was a Dreamville song that they had.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind hearing that song. It's one more song that she has that's part of that whole Dreamville collective.
Mm,
It's her and Cause. Trying to find the name of it. We'll play that song 2 times today with BJ Chicago Kid.
mm.
Okay, the name of the song is called Backseat. I feel like they should do that song. Kaz is gonna be there any fucking way, so it doesn't seem like a far fetch to do that song. Um, but hey, you never know. So moving on.
But she's also been at Dreamville before too. Like, has she brought Kaz out in during any of the other
I
sets?
can't remember. Honestly,
Mm.
I feel like maybe he might have like performed it on his set and she brought her out or something. I can see that, but I'm not sure though, so don't quote me on that. Anyway, keep going. Um, Overall, Ari Lennox, like I don't mind hearing him, but I'm not excited. No, I'm not excited. But
Yes, sleepy time music.
yeah, for the most part, artsy, almost like snap your fingers kind of music. But anyway, keep going. Next, Chief Key. It's definitely gonna get the crowd hyped there. As you know, Mr. We Love Sosa. So with that, that's one song I hope he performs. Love Sosa.
It's still number 1.
Yeah, and what's the other song? Yeah, I Don't Like.
Yes, that's number 5, but according to title, but that's the one I'm here for. I like that trill rap, hollering. I call it hollering rap, where this is niggas yelling on over beats. I love it.
She means drill rap, but continue, guys.
Isn't that what I call it? Trap rap? Drill rap?
You said trill rap.
Oh, what's the difference? What's trill rap?
Like, every time I think of trill rap, I think of like UGK,
Oh, okay, I could see that.
like Houston era, like era trill
Yeah,
rap.
okay, like Memphis. Okay, that makes sense. All right, cool. Okay, well, shit, learn me something today.
I mean, I didn't say it was the truth. I just said it's what I thought.
Okay, but I could see the distinct, like, the difference though. There's definitely a difference. Okay. Well, his top 5 are Love Sosa, Finito, Damn Shorty with Sexy Red, and Say Your Grace, and I Don't Like. I don't know any of these other songs, so I don't like.
Yeah, Love Sosa, and I Don't Like Scream Until I Know. So
Okay. So who else is next?
next is Keisha Cole. She's
Now I'm
gonna
gonna get my life during her set.
yeah.
This is where the little girl at Aeropostale lost me.
Everyone's gonna be singing Love, young
Mm-hmm.
and old. So that's gonna be.
That's number 1.
I'm gonna make sure I have my phone out for that one so I can record everybody singing the lyrics to it.
You gonna serenade me, baby?
I'll serenade you, babe. Love. My
That
singing voice.
you hit that note like Music Soul Child's love though.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, good job, babe.
Wow. Anyway, but that right now, you know, what I'm saying like I'm getting over it. So
Allergies.
yeah. So, but in the shower though, I'm like, just so you guys know.
Mm.
Anyway, continue. Keep you cold. What's
Number 2 is Heaven Sent.
Oh,
I always like Heaven Sent again for the nostalgia factor. I always think I don't even know. I feel like she did have a video for the song, but when I hear this song, the visual that always goes with it is if you are a fan of Girlfriends in the Game, which is a spinoff of Girlfriends, when Derwin was trying to get Melanie back and she was jogging in that damn park and he came with signs like on the runners' backs and shit, and they were like all saying like "I love you, Melanie," like, but it was like spelling it out for her or whatever as she was working out, like she was jogging, and they were playing Heaven Sent. So like when I hear that song, that's the image that goes with that is that scene from the game, and it was like I very distinctly remember that scene. I love that show.
yeah.
and yeah, Heaven Sent. So, but I definitely, I know where I'm gonna lose my voice is where the bridge comes in, where she's like, "Be the one you love," and she gets all high and shit. That's where my throat is gonna like go out. I should have cheated. That's number 3, unrelatable content. Cause I've never been a lick back kind of person though. Like, where it's like I just never could relate to that. I'm like, girl, what do you mean you should have cheated? Like, girl, you should have left. Like, if that's how you felt, is like you missed something by staying, then you should just left. Be mad at yourself for not leaving sooner.
7 years ago, I was definitely in that kind of relationship. Tit for tat kind of thing. Shouts out to her. Hope she's doing well. Anyways, so I can definitely see, how like people get caught up in toxic relationships and try to one up the other person, weirdo shit. But as you get older and shit, you just come to a fundamental principle of life that probably should be simple as possible. So, keeping that in mind, you realize with toxic relationship things get kind of complex. And I don't think love is meant to be that way. Love is simple, love is pure, love is kind, love is transparent. So with that said, lesson. Anyway, what's next?
Okay, preacher. Let It Go is number 4, and I remember. I definitely look forward to all of these, but out of all the Keisha Cole songs, I must hear I Changed My Mind.
Yeah.
That's my shit. That Kanye was in his bag.
Yeah.
He produced that shit like the rent was due. And I love that song. I thought that was a great, as far as debuts go, that was a great debut song to put with Keisha Cole. I love that song.
Last Night's a good song too. I don't think she
No, she will not be performing Last Night.
Fuck me up for everybody, did he? Where'd he go? But yeah.
Who else is up there?
So next here we have Boss, Young Basquiat.
He's in big letters? Sorry.
No. Sorry, not big letters.
Oh yeah, no, we not going past Keisha Cole.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so who else is on? What's it looking like for Sunday?
So for Sunday, big letter wise, we have J. Cole, obviously a headliner. It's his festival. So.
But yeah, you're right though. I mean, he's gonna be out there Sunday night. By that point, everybody from Cash Money should be moved up and out of there.
Yeah.
Fly them out on Saturday. Fly Kendrick in on Sunday. I'm pretty sure he's not on tour yet.
Let's find out.
And what's funny too is I haven't bought our Kendrick tickets because I was wanting to see what happened with this festival before I bought tickets. But if Kendrick does not make an appearance at all, well, even if he does somehow, like even if we get gagged with like an appearance from Kendrick, I still want to see his whole show. The only way I would have been interested in passing maybe on his actual concert with him and SZA is if like he was headlining. But if you're just gonna pull him out so he could pop out, then I still would want to go to the Kendrick show. But yeah, top 5 J. Cole songs right now are Clouds, Red Leather, No Role Models, Port Antonio, and Two Summer from Cole. Those are top 5 according to Tidal.
Yeah. Don't want to hear any of those, but no role models. I want to hear that one.
I like Clouds though.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get hyped. I'm not trying to like think about, like injustice and shit.
You're not gonna pull out your pre-roll and
no.
Okay, all right.
That.
Okay.
But yeah, so with J. Cole, hopefully he does the verse from Johnny P's Caddy. That verse is legendary. He fucking murdered that shit. So hopefully he does that.
Oh yeah. That was a good feature. Yeah.
It'd be cool if he rung out, Griselda, but
No.
neither here or there. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, Middle Child, good song. What else? Workout.
She knows.
She knows. Proud as a Devil, him a little baby. Those are good songs as well.
That is a good song. I do like that song.
Yeah. So in my life, that seems like something he would do. Well, 21 Savage probably will leave on Saturday. So I don't know if he.
Yeah.
But yeah, nobody's perfect. Him and Missy Elliott, that's a good song as well. But he probably won't perform it either. But he does have like quite a few songs to perform. So
He definitely has options here.
yeah, for sure. But keep in mind, like we're trying to get the crowd right here, my guy. So please be strategic in your set, please. But yeah, so looking forward to that. Let's see who else is going to be there.
I think Deja Vu will probably do Deja Vu too. But go ahead.
So next is Erica Badu. My first song I like by her is "Don't You Know."
Okay.
I'm sorry, didn't
Yeah,
you know?
didn't you know?
Yeah.
The funny thing is, like,
Shots Paul George.
okay. So again, like we're based in Raleigh. So Erica Badu has headlined Hopscotch, which is a music festival. It's basically like I feel like that's Raleigh's answer to South by Southwest. It's like technical, like technology conference meets music. And also too, like the music artists are not necessarily mainstream except for the headliners. So she's headlining Hopscotch, and then there was the Art of Cool Festival. If you know, you know, what a time to be around Durham at that time. And that was a good look. Art of Cool, I don't think is a thing anymore. Um, but she's headlined both, and I saw her at both festivals. So I was like, all right, cool. And unrelated, like I just randomly remember thinking like a couple of days before that lineup dropped, I think I'm cool if I never see Erica Badu again because I had just seen like a clip of her like performing online. And I was like, oh, like I think I'll be okay if I never see her again. And then here the fuck she go. Big letters.
Well, she has a new project dropping soon with The Alchemist. I am looking forward to that project though.
And she
I
also
think she's a wonderful producer.
she had the Women in Billboard Music Awards fiasco, like or antics that she was doing where she had the BBL outfit on where she accepted the award with that. So yeah, she ain't never really went nowhere for her to have a comeback, but top 5 tracks for Erica Badu are Next Lifetime, Didn't You Know, On and On, Love of My Life, and with Common and Other Side of the Game. And I definitely want to hear Other Side of the Game. That was a song that I think like the reason I like Erica Badu and her style though is because yeah, she like is the type of woman who burns sage and wears an ankh and wears the wrap and shit like that and can be very calm, seemingly very calm, has a calm energy about her. But like the other side of the game, like also lets you know, like don't get shit fucked up. Like don't shit ain't sweet in Texas. You know what I mean? Like she from Texas. She's that girl and she's not gonna hesitate to remind you of that. And that's what I do like about her that makes her relatable in some ways. But I always like other side of the game and the subject matter. I thought it was like just an interesting perspective to sing on. But of course, like Next Lifetime, Tyrone. I have a theory as why Tyrone is not in top 5.
Window Seat.
Window Seat's a good one.
Bag Lady.
Yes, Bag Lady is also a good one. But yeah, I think I must hear Danger because the bass knocks crazy on that one. The bass knocks really crazy on that song. But I think Tyrone is not streamed on Tidal a lot just because it's a live performance. So people want to hear it without all the screaming and stuff. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure she'll still perform Tyrone though, even though it's not top 5.
It's such an interesting choice for this festival. Considering the target demographic.
I think the target demographic are millennials, man. Like
I don't think so though.
we're the ones with the disposable income.
But
We're not the average broke college student.
the way they portray like the festival in their Instagram page. You don't see any millennials,
I
any
do.
millennial.
Yes, I do.
What do you see? Where do you see that at?
The people right here posing in the pictures. What are you talking about?
Who?
Is that is not a girl in college. That is a woman.
That's a young woman on the play.
It's a young woman, but she's not a broke college student either.
She's like in her 20s though.
Now she might be in her 20s. This girl with the purple hair, she might be in her 20s. But also too, she's not she probably she probably submitted herself as an influencer or something like that. But this young lady, this is a woman. Like, what are you talking
That's a
about?
young woman.
That's a woman though.
A young woman.
Okay, we're young too, babe. I got news for you. Like, we're young old niggas. Like,
We're 40 years old on the play.
we're in the target demographic. But go ahead.
Next is Tim's. I like Tim's. I just have one problem with her. All her music for me sounds pretty much the same. That's the
Yeah,
like Afro beats vibes, which is cool, bro. But
she's sleepy time music too.
yeah, she is though.
She's the Ari of
Afro beats,
of
basically. It's like it's not a bad thing. It's just oh my goodness. But I'll take a nap here in a little bit. Type vibe. But to me, like she's actually on like our like turn down playlist. We have a playlist where we like listen to music, if you want to just chill out, maybe maybe smoke one.
indulge. That's
Just
exactly what I was
out.
thinking. I was like, I hope the edible kicks in like right around her set.
Yeah.
I'll be fine with that. I'll be completely fine with that.
So yeah, but
her top five are Free Mind.
yeah.
That's wildly popular.
Wait for you.
Wait for You with Drake. And
She have to do that song though,
she might mix it in because she's a feature though.
right? Yeah.
So yeah, so she would probably do like a thing where it's like you hear the instrumental and she'll do
How does that work? Like mechanical publishing wise? Like, is she able to like perform that song?
people do that all the time.
I
They
mean,
perform their part, or they might put it to like she might do an extended version where she has a verse written out where it's slightly altered. She might do an acoustic version and just slow it down and just be like,
don't do an extended version, please. Like, just do your version, get the fuck on. But overall, though, like looking at these songs, a lot of features, and I am not 100% thrilled about her being like here per se. But I'll make the best of it though.
yeah, she ain't no Burna Boy, but
Burning Book's lit though.
ooh, can't beat that. That I forgot what year that was, but we didn't.
That's my guy.
We didn't make it though to Burna Boy. Did we go out there that second day? We just didn't stay. I think.
Yeah, we actually came home early, like watched it on Amazon.
Yeah, we just watched it on Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
But we did catch Usher the night before. That was fun.
Quite an entertainer.
And there was like one year that I think the first year we went together. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I definitely remember feeling really, really hungover. Hence the reason for the over preparation now, because I took something and I just felt hungover the next day. And I just remember like not wanting to be the one to say it first, like, but I looked over at him and we still weren't up at like 10:30 on Sunday. And I looked over at him and then he volunteered first. And I was so grateful because you were just like, are you sure you want to go today? And I was like, hell no. Like, thank you. Thank you so much for the out because like I know we spend money on this shit, but no, like but because this is the finale, I'm making it both days. Like we have to stay both days. So that's the reason for the preparedness here. But back to Thames, Love Me JJ, Me and You, and Higher are her top five. I do like Love Me JJ. I think I will be looking forward to that song the most. Quickly followed by Free Mind, closely followed by Free Mind.
That's what's up. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to too much going on there with her set. Wish her the best though, and I like her as an artist as well. But
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be sleepy at a fucking concert. All right, next is Gorilla. Gorilla,
I was just listening to her project earlier.
she has quite a few songs to get the crowd hyped.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just that song called "Yeah Glow" or something like that.
Yeah.
People love that song. So
It's funny too, because she's also featured on Sticky, which is her number one song, that popped up for Lil Wayne too. But then there's What You Know About Me with Sexy Red, TGIF. I will be singing that with my whole chest, even though my guy gonna be right here with me. Um, yeah, Glow, that's a good one. And hold on. I think it's not in the top 5, but I'm very much looking forward to hearing Let Her Cook. I really do like that song.
the beat is crazy on that
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I forgot what producer that is that made that work, but I like his tag, and in general, I like his
The mustard?
it's like like I know like the I hear the tag in my head. I don't know what the fuck
Who
he be
beats?
saying. Who beats? Mm,
Oh, London J.
yeah, I think it's Lyndon J.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, you know, she has quite a few songs that, get the crowd hyped, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
And considering she missed out a couple of years ago due to like makeup issues or something. Funny enough, I saw a post of this woman trending recently who had like a really bad makeup job done.
I saw that shit. Yeah.
And I just remember thinking, like, don't let Glorilla see this shit, because then she might not want to come to Raleigh and just be like, see, this is why I didn't fuck with y'all before, because y'all ain't got no good makeup artists.
All right.
But who else we got in big letters?
Next is JID. He's a Dreamville signee, one of the standouts in Dreamville so far. He is from Atlanta, Georgia. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. Did a stint in Hampton, Virginia. I'm at the university there. He has quite a few songs that I want to hear. I know I want to hear what's that? Was it 141 Rum or something like that? Yeah,
151.
151 Rum. I definitely want to hear that song. That beat is crazy. Um, what else is out there? Stick. That song is okay. Excuse me.
I'm old. I don't know any of these songs, but
Surround sound is pretty cool too.
the top 5 are Enemy, Fuel, Surround Sound, Enemy with JID, and Dance Now.
Okay. Don't want to hear any of those songs, but surround sound. Like I said, stick. I want to hear 151 Rum. I want to hear something from his earlier projects too. Not All Three's Winkers though, not that one. 1993 wasn't a bad song either. Ed and Eddie wasn't a bad song, and he did perform that shit last year, so he probably perform that again. Uh, what else here? And then he has a song with Earth Gang too.
I think I might have passed. I mean, I'm sure he has multiple songs with Earth Gang, if I had to imagine.
Oh, that J. Cole song, Off These. I want to hear that song too. He did that song last time, but J. Cole was like nowhere to be found. So it was kind of weird. But yeah,
He probably performed too early in the day,
yeah, for sure.
So
Hereditary is a good song as well too, and Louder too is a really good song,
okay,
and Strawberries is a really good song as well too. So and
okay,
Division, that Division song he did perform that last time with Earth Gang. So
okay.
who you think Mary B is coming? What's her name? Maria Mariba? Yeah,
Oh,
Mariba.
Maria.
Then you think she's coming?
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't even know the song.
all
It
bad.
says all bad. I don't know it. Not off the top of my head.
It's a good song. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm a big JID fan. So
Right. So that's why I'm like
obviously,
a little bit like a fish out of water on that one. Sorry. No disrespect.
no
Just don't
worries.
know.
Next, it's Wale. I wonder why Wale got upset when he saw his name on the on the flyer here.
I mean, it's still in big enough letters though. Like you're not mistaking him for being at the bottom, but like based on the placement, I'm expecting to see him around 6, 7 o'clock.
Hmm.
We'll see. The set times have not been announced yet, so we'll see.
Lotus Flower Bomb, not a really good song. Definitely waiting to hear that. I feel like he'll do that song. What else here? Bad.
Well, what's the top 5? Tell the people what the top 5 are.
Top 5 is Lotus Flower Bomb, On Chill featuring Jeremiah. I'm not sure what that.
You do know what that song is. It uses a sample. We've been on a journey for once. Why did you be with me for once? I said, maybe we can chill tonight. I just wanna chill. You know it. You've heard it before. Go ahead.
Who else sampled that song though? Chris
Yeah,
Brown?
it's definitely a sample. Yes, a lot of people have sampled that
I
song.
hate that fucking song.
It's everywhere. But go ahead.
Feelings on Silent. Leon Thomas is the artist, and with like Wale is a feature here.
And speaking of Leon Thomas, definitely a huge miss to the organizers for not. I'm gonna die on this fucking hill. Leon Thomas, you should have been here. I don't know who your people are, why this didn't happen. I'm really annoyed about it actually. And third shout out to Shlee Marie because she let us know too that the other miss was Doechii. So yeah, we had actually discussed Doechii being absent from this.
I think pre-Grammy should have been there, but like once you got
But these agreements should have been in place though before the Grammy, so it still would have been fine.
But negotiate.
Well, no, the price is the price. The price is the price that you set. So you could have got her the bargain basement price
I'm gonna go ahead and
on January 31st.
Here you go, take your money back. I'm not coming.
That's not how that works. But I'm just saying, like, that shit would have been a good look. And so I was really disappointed not to see Doechii on this list, but I digress.
Well, what's next up there?
Feelings on Silent, Leon Thomas and Wale, Love Hate Thing.
That's a good song.
I do like that song. And The Matrimony. He will 100% be singing that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's happening. I do hope to hear that song with Lady Gaga. I did see something else where I was like, oh yeah, this was a bop too. Poke It Out, that's with J. Cole.
Yeah, it's a good song.
So
what's the other song that he has? It's like it's to me like it's on my workout playlist. It's a really good song though. What is that? Give me one.
Pretty Girls. I like that song too. But I also like Go Go. You're not a fan of Go Go, so I feel like you would.
That's the whole DC area.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like you don't like Pretty Girls like that because of that. That song, again with J. Cole and Melanie Fiona, Beautiful Bliss. I always like that song too.
Negotiations. Hope he does that song.
It doesn't.
You've heard it before.
Okay, it doesn't ring a bell right off, but okay, we'll play it later.
That shit.
We'll play it later. All right, so who else is there?
All right, next here we have Coco Jones.
My girl. I like Coco Jones. She's beautiful. She seems like the type of person that's beautiful on the inside too, but she's really pretty on the outside.
What's her number one song?
Beautiful girl.
Has to be I See You, right?
Right now it's Here We Go.
Okay.
With Leon Thomas is on the remix. So yeah, there's that. But yes, I See You is number 2, Double Back is number 3, Taste is number 4. I feel like Taste will be number 1. Just you got to give it a little bit more time, but she's using the Britney Spears sample on that one from Toxic. And number 5 is the Here We Go remix with Leon Thomas. So Here We Go is up here twice, interestingly enough. I don't think her album has come out yet. I think
it has not.
Her album comes out like later this month. And we are recording, just for frame of reference, on April 1st. No, April Fool's. So yeah, I'm disappointed because like I really would have liked to hear like the whole project and heard more options, but
it's coming April 25th.
It's gonna be a good solid. She still has a good solid 20-minute set here. So yeah, I'll be at the stage. I'm not, I'm past the age of like wanting to be close to the stage. So yeah, I'm just there for the vibes. I'll be in my stool on the sidelines towards the back, so I don't get stampeded upon.
You remember we went to Made in America, and there was Griselda was performing. If you are a Griselda fan, pretty much bars, not necessarily like the production. Don't get me wrong, I like Alchemist and company does do their things, but the production isn't something where like you get hyped to and shit. Anyway, there were these white boys started a mosh pit,
Yeah.
like started knocking each other out. And
Yeah.
like
They love that shit. Rolling Loud, Coachella.
yeah, fucking Fly Guy, what's his name? Forgot his name. What the fuck is that guy's name? West Side Gun. Boom, 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 boom. He was like, yeah, beat the shit out of each other. I was like, oh shit.
Inciting a riot. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye.
Yeah. So, but yeah, yeah. So whatever.
Yeah, no, this is not that kind of crowd. Although, interesting side story. This is why you gotta watch what kind of drugs you do and shit. Don't be trying no new shit just because you out at a festival and like
That's crazy work right there.
yeah. And it knows no race. There's no boundaries on race either. You need to fucking know what kind of drugs you're gonna do if you're gonna indulge. So a couple of years ago, like now granted, I'm not judging because I'm enjoying the vibes myself, but I know myself and I know my limitations. So my shit's kicking in at the perfect time. And as I'm standing there hanging out, shout out to my two of my line sisters, Caroline and Shalia, but like me and my husband linked up with them and we're like chatting or whatever. He's enjoying whatever set he's looking at, and I'm talking to them. And like as I'm facing them, I see this man like approaching, but it seemed like it was happening in like fast but in slow motion at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck is he on? Like, what's happening here? And then I realized he was like walking behind this woman who's trying to get away from him. And she turned around to like get him to stop following her. And we can hear that. Thanks.
I'm so sorry.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Oh. Give me a heads up so I can just pause recording next time, okay? Y'all, he farted. He farted. So that's making the cut because I don't edit these. So anyway, I see this motherfucker like coming towards her, and she's trying to get away from him, and she turns around, and he like licks his. Also, mind you, too, this is like a year after they had already postponed Dreamville because of COVID. So even though this is the 5th year, technically we're in the 7th year of what would have been Dreamville, but like the first year it got canceled because of a tornado. And it got canceled or rescheduled, pushed back or some shit. And then like COVID interrupted like the consecutiveness of like whatever, the consecutive order of Dreamville. So this was the first year after COVID that Dreamville was back, that I'm out there seeing this motherfucker come towards us in like slow motion, but fast at the same time. And I see him lick his fucking hands. Like, just imagine if you took the palm of your hand and you licked it from the palm to the tip of your finger and you lick that shit. And then he proceeds to like touch her face, like mush her. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh shit. These men come to her defense and they start whooping his ass, rightfully so.
Yeah.
And as I'm seeing this shit happen, again, I'm trying to like warn my friends whose backs are turned, and get them out of the way, but I couldn't move because I'm under the influence my damn self. And so I'm like trying to tell him, like, no, like move. And by the time like they realized what was happening, the dude was getting his ass beat. And yeah.
I mean, he got up and got his ass whooped again.
No, but the crazy part was like after she walked away, they walked away.
Yeah.
He goes down and harasses a completely different woman.
He smacked her.
He smacked her.
Yeah.
Because we heard that.
Yeah.
We heard the smack.
Then he had his ass whooped by a bunch of like new niggas. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
I was like, I ain't never seen no shit like that before. And I'm like, and he's black. So like this, I expect white people to cut up like that, respectfully. Like it's just culturally, like we're usually very different. So like I didn't expect to see that.
I had to do research on him, but then when I did research, I go, that makes sense. Apparently he fresh off Clemson bid 4 years, so I can see the party in ways, so like where that came from. Clemson is a PWI, so heavily, drinking.
What's
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was Clemson. No. Clemson. He had a good job. I don't know if he lost his job because of that shit.
yeah,
But,
because I'm nosy. I was definitely looking up. I was like,
I looked at his LinkedIn page and shit. He was still like affiliated with that job.
but he didn't update it. But he's
Yeah.
okay.
So
So
he did have a pregnant fiance though.
yes, he did. I forgot about that. Yup. So sir, you know who you are. If you ever hear this, we seen you. Like we seen you because I looked up the arrest records on Raleigh PD's website.
Yeah.
Because after he got his ass whooped the second time, that's when the police came, and they arrested him.
Them niggas is in no rush either to get his ass.
I forgot what his actual charge was, and I can only imagine what kind of drugs he was on, but that shit was crazy to witness for
Yeah.
sure.
For sure, like getting their ass put with like two different set of niggas, like that's crazy work.
Yeah, they were stomping him out on the second one. The second one looked pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, like I was like, "What the fuck is happening over
My
there?"
guy came in there with stop.
No, because he's a menace. Like beat his ass so he don't get back up anymore. Fuck all that. So okay, all right. So I told y'all we be on adventures. Like I really put that premise out there because that's like a fraction of shit that we've seen. Like we've already given you like multiple weird ass stories that seem to only happen to us. It's weird, but
Yeah.
I like to call them adventures. Some might call them memories, whatever.
So next is Big X the Plug.
I only know that one damn song that's on the commercial.
My brother loves this nigga.
Really?
Yeah, I was quite surprised. It's like, yeah, man, such and such song. I was like, no, nigga. It was like, it's a really good song. Listen to it. I was like, okay.
I could see him listening to music based on his line of work.
Yeah.
I could see him listening to music at work quite a bit, but I'm gonna quickly burn through these because it's Change Me, the largest 2 a.m. levels, and the largest is the one that we all know.
Is that it? Is that song?
Yeah, the biggest, the largest. Oh, he's a big dude himself. Okay. All right.
All right.
Is that our last big lettered artist?
Last big lettered artist is Earth Gang.
Okay.
Earth Gang is a weird group to me. I first started listening to them when they sort of putting out those like short albums. It was like 3 of them. They were really good songs like on those like albums. And then like they had this whole thing like road to like what was it? Maryland or some shit like that. And
don't have me lying.
The album dropped and I was like, what the fuck is this? You could tell like some white people got in the room and shit just started to, oh, this sound, kids love this shit, you should probably do this, in terms of like influencing like their music. Because they weren't on that type of time like before. Like it was, you could tell like they were like doing like what they wanted to do, like with their music. Yeah, I think like when that debut album hit, it was just like, oh, okay, like we're trying to like appeal to like mass media, like the mass public, which I get. We're trying to follow trends that like hip hop analysts may say that are like popping or whatever or trending, and I think it's what they did to that album. It wasn't a really good album, honestly, but nonetheless, what's the first?
First song is Sacrifices. Second song is Water Boys. Third song is Lose Control. Number 4 is a song that I actually do know. It's from the Queen and Slim soundtrack called Collide. Yeah. That soundtrack was really, really solid. Like I still listen to that one. Not as often as I used to, but I think at my best, I might have listened to that album like once a week. Like it was going triple platinum in this house. And then Been a Minute is number 5. I know one of the guys like went solo recently and he released a project by himself. I did listen to that. It was not my cup of tea. It wasn't for me.
See, I'm hoping he does songs like Meditate. That was off like one of like the short albums that they first released. No, we call them as the EPs. What we call
Yeah, like when it's like a few songs.
them? Yeah,
Yeah, an EP.
yeah. So I'm hoping that they do that song. Let's see what else here. Cocktail's a really good song. Basically, one of those EPs. Let's see what else. I didn't like Up. That was a weird song. What else?
Mm. You're at number 60, sir. Like,
Yeah.
no, like
But Bill is a good song too, and
you,
Arlen's is already gonna be there, so that's not a big jump there. To
okay.
do that song. But that's it though.
Okay. Well,
That's it.
we'll see what what dreams may come true.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just overall looking forward to having a good time, spending time with
Your lady love.
my lady love here, and making some more memories and having some safe, fun adventures. So I'm not trying to see niggas get their ass beat.
But I do want to people watch.
For sure, for sure, for sure. People are gonna be dressed crazy, for sure. Dressed
Yeah, we're dressing
crazy,
for comfort.
acting crazy. Um, so yeah, but I'm just trying to have some safe, clean fun here and just enjoy the vibes and enjoy the music and enjoy the food and enjoy all the face company. And maybe interview some people for you guys just to get the feel, so you guys can understand, how other people besides us are having fun
Yeah.
at Dreamville. So
Yeah, that should be nice.
yeah. Well,
Any parting words? Any last recommendations?
no last recommendations. If you have not already seen Magazine Dreams, I would I would highly suggest that you go see that movie. Really good movie. Jonathan Majors, his return to acting apparently does a really good job. He is a what is it, thespian? Is that
Yes,
yeah?
yeah. I would call him a thespian.
Definitely a thespian there. I love Magazine Dreams. I love the vibes. Will I watch it again? No, I will not. But
And listen to the episode to see why.
yeah, for sure. Well, that's all I got for y'all. So, my parting words here, stay dangerous.
Okay, we'll see you later, dreamers. We appreciate the anybody who has streamed the episode so far. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. We are on YouTube. We're definitely having fun chatting with folks on Threads, and we are of course on TikTok and Facebook at and Instagram at Party of Do, and that is PARTY_of_do, and that is DEUX as an X-ray. So yeah, thanks so much for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week.
Peace.